Hey guys, back with another match of Australian 7-point Highlander. On the play. Don't mind this hand. Got the Tron land. I've got Tron right here, so Power Plant will be online. I'll charge Amulet turn 1. So it has turn 2 Mystic Forge or Repurposer, depending on which one's better for the situation. Okay. Played against Franco many times. He's on a red-white Moonshine variant most of the time. Gonna get that F8 value. Save on the clock. Really not decided on if I want to start with Mystic Forge or Repurposer. I think because I haven't got another land lined up, and this would also enable, if I play Forge, it'll enable Metalcraft. So let's go with the Forge, and then probably just exile any non-lands on top. That's a good one. Okay, I lied. I'll keep that one. With the Bauble or with the Opal, it kind of costs one less, so kind of costs 2, and it's also just like a super good engine to have. You're able to cast any color spell off the top, and then any color spell creates a mana for you and deals damage to your opponent. These two, in conjunction with like a bit of extra mana, you can just churn through your deck super quick. Um, we've only got 2 mana here, so it's not going to be going too crazy next turn, but maybe the turn after we can start seeing 2, 3, 4 cards each turn. Let's see what's up. Mental. Is there mana ability? Scions are mana abilities. Yeah. It's a pretty harsh one. Don't like seeing this. Charging my amulet hurts me. It's kind of rough. I'll still try take the draw step. So I can go Fleshmaker. Opal. Trigger Fleshmaker. Don't love that. I could get rid of it off the top, but that costs 3 life. in the face of this Harsh Mentor. Maybe that's okay. Like, I'm gonna lose 2 life to the probe when I cast it next turn anyway. Let's just try and keep going. Maybe we hit some more cheap things. Okay, that's pretty good. I was thinking I might block with the Harsh Mentor, but if we go like Repurposer, makes a Scion, trigger Fleshraker, play Cradle, it's already tapping for 5 at minimum if these two stay in play and I cast the Repurposer. You can imagine how much more I could do if we string together a couple more color spells. So we might be taking a bit of damage the next turn or so, but next turn should be pretty crazy. Okay, I've got 5 mana. Huh. Don't think I've ever seen Triumph just cast. It's good though. Let's see if they want to offer a trade. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna charge the amulet. I know it hurts, but I think the amount of mana we're gonna have next turn is gonna be a little tight. I'm kind of trying to do Repurposer plus All Is Dust. So let's just start there. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. We're just going to tap all of our non-expendable mana this turn, so we get to hold on to the amulet and both of the spawns. Kind of stabilize the board with all this dust, and then next turn we can go as crazy as we like. Also worth noting the tower is going to be 3 more mana, so we're doing pretty well. This will be an extra damage as well. Fleshraker is so good. This card's like secretly one of the reasons to be playing this deck. It just does. It fills all the right spots, like good spot on the curve, powers up Cradle, powers up Forward. It's perfect for this deck. Yes. Was it 1 in 6 chance the Triumph comes back next turn? Even if that's all they do with their turn, I'm not too concerned. We're going to go quite big next turn, I think. This matchup's usually pretty good. They don't have a lot of reach. Things like Headliner, Scarlet's quite scary, but if they haven't got much of a board going on, it's very hard for them to assemble a board that can kind of keep up each turn. Didn't Miracle. And yeah, you can see here as well, they're at 9 life. they've tapped Tomb twice, so 4. So they've taken 7 damage from the Fleshbreaker so far, plus the attack. So this has had at least 5 triggers. So we can do a hell of a lot of damage out of nowhere. Yeah, this is an interesting, definitely an interesting dynamic of the matchup. Is like if they play this on turn 2, it's kind of backbreaking. Like I couldn't have done anything anywhere near as powerful had they played this. But if they play it 1 turn too late, it's often just like it's almost laughable that it's just not gonna matter against what we've got going on already. Um, I know some pilots like to side this out in this matchup or against other big mana decks, and some people swear by them. Yeah, it really can be varies a lot, just depending on the texture of each game. What's been this? Every colorless creature does 2 damage if you include its Scion, so they're a virtual 5. Then I'll have to block. Plus, I'm drawing 2. I just cast 2 spells off the top, and I think they're dead. Yeah. All lands. Okay, 4 lands now. Hmm. I probably shouldn't even attack here. It's just they're kind of locked down their own blood moon, so we'll just kill them next turn. Okay, we're fighting the good fight. Yeah, kind of glad I left them locked down to the blood moon. Like I've already got more than enough mana to do what I need to do. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, scary one. I'm definitely gonna block with my repurpose plus Scion. Okay. Yeah, the red white deck gets to this point where it is a Texas deck at heart, so it really struggles to come back from once it's behind. It doesn't really come back very well, so it just tries to stay ahead. Um, so like you get a spot where you're like maybe there's some attack you can make here that keeps you alive, but it's kind of a losing battle. Um, don't really kind of main boarded against it. Contortion for a bit more removals, not bad. Not really interested in Haywire Might. I'll hedge with the Battlescape Mage, Wastecape Battle Mage. That's probably it. There's not that much interesting. Since it is a Texas deck, you really just want all your spells to be impacting the board as much as possible. So Null Drifter being 7 mana 4/4 is not that good. Ugin, whilst it might be able to down tick and kill one thing, often gets cleaned up pretty easily. And if you uptick the turn you play it, 6 mana 2/2 is not really cutting it. I've thought about cutting Smasher in this matchup before. Sometimes it just gets solitude or broadsided. It only triggers on spells, so if it gets killed by an ability, it's pretty bad. And often you're just trying to play the control game, so it having haste isn't that relevant. You'd almost just want to block with it more often than not. So it loses a bit of value there. And like Scourge isn't great. I think I'm happy to try the Ugin stuff. They can go quite wide, and as I said, if you can just keep the board clean, you tend to win it. Smash is fine though. They have a lot of small things, so sometimes when you do try to turn the corner, it's handy for that. Sometimes they just play like one white plume as well, so some games they'll go tall, some games they'll go wide. Yeah, it can be tough. If I pitch the Ugin to its own labyrinth, then I can play turn 2 Repurposer, turn 3 Khan or Confluence. I think I'm going to keep. It's a little sketchy. I don't love being on the draw against such a quick deck and not really having an impactful turn 1 or like a turn 1 that sets up my mana well. But Confluence is such a good way to catch back up that I'm going to risk it. It also can, depending on the context of the game, if they'd go really wide, you can just Confluence, make tokens, and then Ugin. We'll see where they end up. Okay. The Confluence make tokens plan sounds even better with a Guy's Cradle available. This deck loves playing spells with 2 colorless and a mana value. Like White Plume, Laelia, Broadsides kind of cards. So we'll see how impactful the one they have got this turn is. Hopefully, like Blood. It's pretty rough, I guess. I don't have an answer to that, so I'll just take my Ugin back before I lose him forever. Which is kind of what I was worried about. That next turn, well, now that I've done this, I haven't got to play next turn. Hopefully I draw a Talisman or... Oh, Moto, please. I clicked too much. I gave up. Sorry about that, bear with me. we're back. Gonna time out. Yes, this is a good example of what I was saying earlier about sometimes Blood Moon is backbreaking, sometimes it's too slow. The previous game, Blood Moon did nothing, and this game it's poised to pretty much win the game on its own. Recruiter for 2-drop. Well, I should say an X2. Maybe they just get Magus as backup, but wouldn't be too worried about that. I'm really more concerned that they get something that starts taking over the game. I don't feel too bad though. The fact that this turn is like all they did was progress the board with the 1/1 that is going to present a real threat next turn isn't that scary when I can at least play a repurposer this turn. Lelia, yeah, that's okay. Repurposer can trade with Lelia. Good thing I had this forest. Slowly working towards this Ugin. We trade repurposer, play a land next turn, we're up to 6, so not that far off. If we get a trade repurposer for Lelia, I'm kind of over the moon. That'd be, if that's their whole turn, and that's, yeah, feeling really good. Yeah, Lelia. Okay. I like it. The Chromox, it's not too scary. Going back to that discussion about Blood Moon, if this was like White Bloom, we would be saying, oh, the Blood Moon was really good because it would have, this would be a 5/5 and it'd be kind of taking over the game. But the fact that they took a turn off, and I'm going to kind of stabilize the board, and the Blood Moon's not presenting any pressure. It's, yeah, it isn't too scary. Like, the Blood Moon's only, I guess, as good as the clock that kind of seals the deal with it. They are playing the Chromox. Maybe just for putting it out there, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Nice. I guess I got a 5-drop. That's a bit scary. I think I might pivot a little bit and play this. Oh, okay. We can look at half their hand, and if we see something big, then we'll know we'll need to thought knot. I think most likely, even if this showed the land, the fact that they exiled their Overlord means Mox Diamond. So their last card must be a 4-drop. In which case, I could just go Khan, uptick, kill the Chromox. I don't hate that actually. And then if Khan lives, then we just go for the Marcus and kill. Yeah, to throw away the Overlord, I mean the Overlord wasn't crazy in that situation, but you wouldn't just throw it away for no reason, so it must have a 4-drop. Let's see what happens. So the recruiter attacks the Khan, goes to 5. Then a bolt could finish it off if I did down tick. Okay. If they don't attack, then just definitely down ticking Khan and going for the kill. Oh, that's tempting too. Killing the planes, that's got to be good. Yeah, that's stupid, but I can't say no. I love destroying people's lands. I should probably just play lands, not strip mining people. In spots like this, I like to get Dark Depths. If the Blood Moon does ever go away, then, well, any non-basic doesn't really matter because Blood Moon, but if it does ever go away, then it's the best one because you just get a free 20/20. And now I'll get Liquid Metal, put them back in the Stone Age. I think oh, actually that's a really good draw. Not often I would say that about the old Serum Powder, but under a Blood Moon you do need artifact mana to give you the color source. I don't have a basic waste. Okay, they don't have a bolt, so that's cool. Oh, they had, okay, so caves must have been the reason that they exiled for the Boiler Bilge to get up to 4 mana. Given that, take the Solitude and then keep strip mining him. And then next turn I'll lock it up. Yeah, thanks for agrees. GG. Alright, thanks guys. Appreciate watching the content. Stay tuned for some more.